Hello everyone and welcome back to Coach Craig's Sports. Today is Saturday, June 4th, and this is the MLB DFS video for today. So in today's video, we'll be taking a look back at yesterday's picks, seeing how they turned out. Talking about my core picks for the FanDuel main slate. It is a 9-game main slate overall for today. And then taking a look over at my article at WeBetATS.com and talking about the top GPP stacks for today as well. But without further ado, we'll get started with a recap of yesterday's picks. We're going to start off with the pitcher position, $8,800. Nathan Eovaldi for the Boston Red Sox got to 52 points yesterday. He was a hit and the third overall pitcher on yesterday's slate. The only two guys that were ahead of him yesterday were Garrett Cole and Shane Bieber. And Garrett Cole was our top pay-up option yesterday, but he was also $2,000 more expensive than Nathan Eovaldi. Then we moved down to first baseman with Nate Lowe, $2,800. He got to 18.7 points, so he was a hit. He obviously hit a home run yesterday. And then we had DJ LeMahieu as our fill-in for Gleyber Torres yesterday. It was a straight swap, same dollar amount and everything. Got to 25.4 points, so he was a hit as well. He was the third overall second baseman on yesterday's slate. Then in the outfield, we had Marcell Ozuna, $3,800. Had pretty good history versus Chad Kuhl, but only went 1 for 5 yesterday, so he got 3 points. So I did give him a miss. And then last but not least, we had Alex Verdugo, $2,800, got to 15.4 points, so he was a hit. So overall, we had 4 out of 5. If you went with this core 5, as well as some of my top GPP stacks from yesterday, mainly the Phillies and Yankees, you probably did really well yesterday. I had 3 different lineups that I put in myself, and none of them were under 177 points. So it was a really good day yesterday overall. But with that being said, we'll get moved over to the core picks for today. So we're going to start off at the pitcher position. I have 3 guys that were on my cheat sheet. Aaron Ashby is the cheapest. He's $8,200. He's pitched reasonably well so far this season. Last time out, very, very good against the Cubs. 2 times ago, he pitched against the Padres, which is the exact same team he's pitching against today. He got to 32 points in that start. Only pitched 5 2/3 innings, so he was 1 out short of the quality start. And then he also didn't get the win, I believe, in that game either. So there's about 10 points left on the table. So if you add that to what he did the last time and just copy that performance otherwise, that'd be 42 points at $8,200. That'd be a very, very good deal for us today. But I do like the upside that's there, especially if you can strike out a couple more batters. If he doesn't walk as many guys as last time, definitely could be a very, very good play overall. Then we move down to second baseman Marcus Semien, and this is a guy, unfortunately, it seems like every time I put him in the core, it's just kind of the off day for him. Hopefully that's not the case once again today. But $3,000, averaging about 8 fantasy points per game on the season. He is 7 for 30 with 1 home run versus Marco Gonzalez, the starting pitcher for Seattle today, so there is some upside there as well. Then we move down to third baseman Ke'Bryan Hayes, $3,100, averaging 10 fantasy points per game on the season. 1 for 3 versus Zach Davies, who's starting today, but he does have a 6-game hitting streak, and Ke'Bryan Hayes has been smacking the crap out of the ball at this point in time. Then we move down to his teammate in the outfield, Brian Reynolds, $3,100 as well, averaging just under 9 fantasy points per game on the season. The best thing you can say about these two guys in this Pirates lineup is they're hitting towards the top of the order. Zach Davies, it's a good matchup. And Brian Reynolds is 9 for 22 with 1 home run versus him in his career. So definitely a ton of upside there today. Then last but not least, we have outfielder Yordan Alvarez, $4,100, averaging just under 13 fantasy points per game on the season. He has no history versus Chris Bubich, who is the expected starting pitcher today for Kansas City. Sounds like he just got recalled for this start. Hasn't pitched too well this season, obviously got sent down because of that. And Yordan Alvarez has a multi-hit game in 5 straight games. So there is a ton of upside there today. But with that being said, if you go with these 5 players that I do have listed here, $13,500 remaining, just under $3,400 per player. So definitely a little bit of room to spend up if you want to do that again. Or if you want to try a little bit more balanced approach, that's kind of what we already have started here. You could definitely do that as well. But with that being said, we'll get moved over to my article over at WeBetATS.com and talk about my top GPP stacks for today. So we're going to start off with that Houston Astros team. And obviously, like I said, they're going against Chris Bubich. None of these Astros hitters really have history against him. So kind of wide open there, but he had not pitched good to start the year, got sent down, and I don't expect that to change too much today. Then we have the Rangers, who actually have really good history versus Marco Gonzalez. Obviously, he's a fly ball pitcher. He's given up home runs to like 5 of these hitters as well. So definitely could be some upside there as well. Then we have the Cincinnati Reds going against Eric Fedde, kind of another fly ball pitcher. He's pitched a little bit better this year, but he's also gotten rocked in starts too, so I do like the upside of the Reds there today. And then last but not least, I have the Pirates going against Zach Davies. I think there's a lot of upside here. A lot of these hitters have a little bit of success against him in their young careers as well. So definitely some interesting stacks there today. And some of these ones probably aren't going to be too popular because we're talking about the Rangers, the Reds, and the Pirates. Three teams that people don't really think of being good offensive teams or having good records or anything like that at this point in time. But I will say the Pirates have really hit the ball well as of late, so definitely some upside there for on the cheap as well. But with that being said, these are my core 5 picks as well as top GPP stacks for today, June 4th. As always, if you have any questions related to MLB DFS, be sure to leave them down in the comments below and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. Also, be sure to let me know your favorite play on tonight's slate, whether it's someone from my core 5, whether it's someone from my top GPP stacks, or a completely different player you guys think I missed. Definitely interested in hearing what you had to say. But with that being said, if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Definitely would appreciate it. Helps to build the community that we're trying to build here at Coach Craig Sports, which is one that's truly for you, the viewers, helping you with your DFS, whether it's MLB or USFL. Those are the two main ones at this point in time. Hopefully, if you were playing USFL yesterday, you had some Darius Victor as he scored 3 touchdowns. But definitely be sure to check out my post on YouTube or the main tweet on my Twitter account for all the USFL DFS info for this week. Obviously, we did get some news that Mark Thompson and Isaiah Zuber are probably going to be inactive for the Houston Gamblers this week. And then with that being said, if you are a newer current subscriber who is yet to do so, also be sure to hit that notification bell down below. It's going to let you know every single time I post up a new video. Like I've been saying, I post up daily MLB DFS videos just like this. But with that being said, that's all I have for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. And then last but not least, special little shout out to each and every one of you watching today's video. I truly do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Definitely means a lot to me, and I hope each and every one of you has a great rest of your day.